Welcome to our journey through the wild. Today, we explore how climate change is reshaping the lives of countless animals across the globe. From altered habitats to shifting migration patterns and survival challenges, the impact is profound. Join us as we dive into the stories of specific species and regions to understand the full extent of these changes. Climate change is an undeniable force, driven primarily by human activities. It's not just about rising temperatures, it's about the ripple effects throughout ecosystems. For wildlife, this means facing unprecedented challenges that threaten their very existence. Let's begin by understanding what climate change is and how it affects our planet. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial activities release large amounts of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, leading to a gradual increase in Earth's temperature. This warming disrupts weather patterns, causing extreme weather events, sea level rise, and changing ecosystems. In the Arctic, polar bears are the face of climate change. As ice melts earlier and forms later each year, these magnificent predators struggle to find stable ice for hunting seals. The loss of sea ice forces them to swim longer distances, leading to exhaustion and even drowning. But it's not just polar bears. Walruses, seals, and other Arctic animals are also deeply affected. Polar bears rely heavily on sea ice for hunting. With the ice retreating, they are forced to the shore, where food is scarce. This impacts their health, reproduction, and ultimately, survival. Walruses, too, are facing challenges as they haul out on crowded beaches, leading to increased mortality from stampedes and disease. In warmer waters, coral reefs are under siege. Rising sea temperatures lead to coral bleaching, where corals expel the algae living in their tissues, causing them to turn white and often die. Ocean acidification, another consequence of increased carbon dioxide, weakens coral skeletons, making it harder for reefs to thrive. Coral reefs are vital ecosystems, supporting about a quarter of all marine species. Their decline affects not just biodiversity but also the millions of people relying on them for food and income. Bleached corals are more susceptible to disease and less capable of supporting marine life, leading to a collapse of the ecosystem. Climate change is altering migration patterns. Birds, whales, and even caribou are changing their routes and timing, often to their detriment. These shifts can lead to mismatches in food availability and increased competition. Birds migrate based on cues from their environment. With the climate changing, these cues are becoming unreliable, leading to challenges in finding food and nesting sites. For instance, some birds arrive at their breeding grounds too early or too late, missing the peak availability of their food sources. One specific example is the European pied flycatcher. These birds rely on the synchronization of their migration with the emergence of caterpillars, their primary food source for raising chicks. As springs arrive earlier, the caterpillars peak before the flycatchers arrive, leading to food shortages for the young birds. One heart-wrenching example is the case of the golden toad in Costa Rica. Once abundant, these vibrant amphibians vanished rapidly as their cloud forest habitat dried out. Leading to conditions favorable for the chytrid fungus, which decimated their populations. Species like salmon and trout, which require cold, oxygen-rich waters, are struggling as rivers warm. Climate change is disrupting their life cycles and habitats. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the fight against climate change and the protection of wildlife.